I'm Al Driver at Slaughterhouse Studios. We specialize in custom props, our special foams, and custom work. My dad, he started a haunt, little garage one night thing basically in 1981, and our family's done a haunt house every year since. We started making our own props. People thought they were cool. We started making them for friends, family, you know, other haunt houses that we get along with. And it got to the point where if we're gonna do it, we might as well just do it for the masses and not just do it for the locals. This is our new brick fist item for the show. We unveiled it just for the show. It's simulated cinder block. It's actually made of our own polyfoam. It's a hybrid foam. You're not gonna find anybody else using it. We R&D'd it, figured it out, how we need to get a rigid foam that's not brittle, but it's not a soft, flexible foam like a Jello. You know, it's rigid enough where you can move this thing around. If it bumps on something, it's not gonna chip, it's not gonna break, it's not gonna fall apart on you. If you tear up one of our products, it's because you were misusing it or trying to tear it up. We can do more flexible if somebody wants something more flexible. We have chainsaw attachments. We have big cinder blocks on sticks. We have big saw blades on axe handles. We have hand tools. We can even do the real rust. We actually get that from another vendor. We paint stuff to actually make real rust form on our polyurethane foam tools, and you name it, we can do it. If we don't have it, ask for us, we'll get it to you. We don't charge any extra for like our gore, our blood, or if you want a clown paint job on this or whatever, we don't charge any extra for that. If you do want to get something really, really custom, you know, we take that on a case-by-case basis, but we're about giving the customer the product they want. We want people to open a box up and it'd be like Christmas morning, they take it out and play with it. It's not, you're gonna have to modify it. You wish it had this or you wish it had that. When you order from us, you specify all the way down to the duct tape. Say if you want a 3D paint job on one of our blades or one of our attachments or whatever, we can do that. It's no extra charge. If you wanted a 3D with blood, a 3D with slime or whatever, paint, no extra charge. We want to build it how you want it. I tell everybody, you know, a good actor is a good actor, but a good prop will help make a mediocre actor better. We, in the past, have done actor training classes with actors. The prop can really take the character further. It gives it more depth. And a good looking prop even adds more to the character. It frees up people to become the character, not just Jimmy in a costume or Johnny in a costume. The most rewarding thing is to come here as a new guy. I've been around this show for a long time as a buyer, and to come here as a new vendor and an artist and see people I've looked up to for years and I know in this industry and are the big dogs or the big fish, to walk up and talk to me about how they like our stuff, and some of us even ask us how we're doing things. That means a lot to me personally. It's really, really rewarding.
I like that.
I like the length of it because you can kind of spread out your arms.
My name is Drew Ailes. I am with Fright Props. We have a website, www.frightprops.com. Yeah, we do so much. We do anything from the nuts and bolts. We work with home haunters. We work with giant corporations, theme parks. We work with absolutely everybody. So we pride ourselves in being very accessible. And we're not the kind of company that we will sell you an entire prop put together where you don't even have to touch anything and it's good to go. But we like to see that our customers are really getting into what they're doing, because that's when the innovation starts, that's when new products get made, that's when cool ideas happen. But we do everything from pneumatics to motors to latex props to assembly kits. They're customizable in so many different ways. You can set everything on a timer where people just walk through and you gotta hope that it's like going off at the right time. Or you can really get into some of our triggers, whether you've got an actor with a hand trigger, or you've got a step mat, or you've got a motion sensor. So, I mean, props themselves are important, but props are also the kind of thing that need to be rigged up the right way. At the same time, props work really well with actors. I'm a big fan of actors. I'm an actor myself. And to have good actors and to use the props effectively, like as a distraction. So you have some barrels tip over on you, and as somebody's looking there, that's when you have somebody come out of the other area. So props are super important for more or less just creating an environment. We have tons of new stuff. Well, for one, our highly irritating vibrating barrel. It's gonna keep going. So we have a vibrating barrel here. We have we have an ape escape here. That's one of our new props, you know, for everybody that likes to cage up a monkey. We've got a gorilla head with the brain exposed. That was just finished probably about a week before we got it. We've got a skin chip over there. We've got a chainsaw, an electronic chainsaw, so you can actually use it indoors. You don't have to worry about the thing not starting. It's still heavy, that way people respect it as a chainsaw, but we just have it mounted to a battery pack. We're super proud of that. It's extremely loud. This is our biggest year as far as new stuff goes. We're working with other vendors too, taking over customer service for them. We're doing a lot of stuff now, and we couldn't be more pleased. Everything is going so well.
Jeremy D'Alessandro, I'm the head designer, special effects artist of creepycollection.com. Well, creepycollection.com is known for some of the most realistic bodies in the haunted house industry. Blood, guts, gore. We have zombies. We were rated the best zombies for many years. We have clowns. We have killers. We have the necro line. You name it, we do it. And also dolls. I can't forget about the dolls. People will kill me. They got doll lovers. But what makes us unique is the fact that we have fear-flexible props. Props that are this size, and you could bend and twist them, and you can make them sit, stand, do whatever you want.
That's awesome.
It gives the creativity in your hands. I feel like the haunted house industry, props, animatronics, actors, these are elements that are probably the gas that drives the engine of every haunted house. Without great props, great actors, great sets behind you, you know, you're not going to make it. Digital effects in movies, they're actually starting to go back to more practical now.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead, the best TV show in the country, in the world right now. Practical effects, practical zombies, props, this, that. They look better than digital stuff. Digital stuff's cheap, it's flashy, but you know what? Those digital high-end movies, give me a prop that's right there.
Absolutely.
In front of me, 3D, hanging. That sets the tone, it sets the element. I'm sitting here at the show, and I'll be thinking of 10,000 designs while selling these. It just comes to me easy. We like to do things that have never been done. We like to do things that nobody else is doing. You know, we want to push the envelope. I mean, one of the coolest designs that most vendors that when we were setting up were liking was my S&M bondage prop that was hanging Japanese style. Why? Because it's a unique piece. It's something that no one's doing. It's done tastefully. It's not like sexual, but it does borderline that. So it's something like, you know, we like to push the envelope. We like to keep things fresh. We redesign the whole prop line every single year. We don't bring last year's props. These props next year will not be here. It'll be all new props.